So yeah, hello everyone. So today I'm here to do my final Q&A video for the year, since today is the last day of 2020. And every 4 months I did a Q&A. So back in August, I think it was, I did a Q&A. And also back in April, I did a Q&A. And now it's December, so now I'm here to do another Q&A. So yeah, let's get started with the first question. This first question comes from Model Railroader 11225. He asked, "What is your favorite custom you have made?" My favorite custom that I've made is my OC, since he's pretty simple. And what I mean by that is I just basically took an extra Thomas that I had and I put the numbers 31 on the side of him, and boom, that's my OC for you. But basically, it may be simple, but it's alright. It's my favorite, in my opinion. So, moving on. This next question comes from Tails VMF28 Productions. His first question he asked is, "Are you known as a blueberry bird?" No, I'm not known as a blueberry, but yeah, it's a good question though, and that's pretty interesting. So yeah. His second and final question he asked is, "How are you dealing through the pandemic?" I'm dealing through the pandemic day by day. We're getting there. Hopefully it gets better, but you never know, like I said. And also, if you're wondering why I didn't say the word, what he put for the comment, it's just, well, YouTube doesn't seem to like YouTubers saying that word, so yes, that's why I didn't say it. So yeah, moving on. These questions come from Deidre Southern. His first question he asked is, "What customs are you planning to make soon?" The customs I'm planning to make soon are more OCs. Alfred the Holden B12. That's what I mean by Alfred. Moving on. The Panther and Ashton M 1920s OC. And some other customs. But yeah, those are the ones I plan to make soon. So yeah, moving on. His second and final question he asked is, "What is the rarest Thomas item you own?" The rarest Thomas item I own is, I'm not sure about, but I feel like it would have to be either Bertram or Proteus, since I've heard that they're rare. I've also heard recently that Flora is also quite rare, and I also have her. And I've also heard that Rocky is rare, I think. I'm not sure, but either way, I have them. And also keep in mind that I'm not trying to brag about the Thomas items I own that people might not have. Except keep in mind, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to answer a question. Yeah, moving on. This question comes from Shannon Humphreys. He asks, "Favorite Thomas and Friends episode?" My favorite Thomas episode is Tit for Tat, since that episode is all about Bert. So yeah. This question comes from Thomas Gamer 1 2020 Productions. He asked, "What's your favorite fan-made Thomas character? Thomas 10, Timothy the Ghost, or Alfred the B12?" My favorite Thomas fan-made character from out of those three has to be Alfred the B12. There are a few other ones, but I'm only going to count the ones that he put in there. So, out of those three, like I said, Alfred has to be my favorite. So yeah, moving on. These questions come from NiceUli274. His first question he asked is, "What other shows do you watch besides Thomas and Friends?" Shows that I watch besides Thomas and Friends is, I can only think of one so far, and that is SpongeBob SquarePants. I do watch other shows, but yeah, like I said, that's basically the only one I can think of at the moment, so yeah. His second question he asked is, "If you were to buy your first Playroll, who would it be?" My first Playroll that I would buy would be Red Rosie, since even though I made a custom one, I want the actual one, so yeah, moving on. The third question he asks is, "What would you do if Mattel brought back Boko and Hank like what they were supposed to do?" I would like that if they brought back Boko and Hank, since people should know that Boko is one of my favorite characters, and Hank, well, he's not one of my favorites, but I like him. He's a nice character, and it would be nice to have them both back in the show. So yeah, but with season 25, I highly doubt that. So yeah. His fourth and final question he asked is, what do you think about my OC update? I like your updated OC. It's nice. And also for people, just so that way they don't get confused, is what I mean by my OC is I don't mean my OC. I mean Eli's OC. That's what I mean by when I say mine. So yeah, anyways, moving on. NC is Queen. Sorry if I mispronounced that first part. She asked, what is your favorite engine? My favorite Thomas engine, or in this case, character that I like, is Bert the Miniature Engine, and that's why I said Tit for Tat was my favorite episode, since Bert the Miniature Engine is the main star of that episode. So yeah, moving on. This question comes from 16 Sister. She asked, what is your favorite show? My favorite show is Thomas and Friends. These questions come from the Lumbus. The first question he asks is just wondering if you had a team of animators, how would they know what to draw and have the same style of drawing you as an anime character? No, unfortunately, I don't have a team of animators, but the way that you could draw me is people could draw me as like my real life self, just wearing different clothes probably each time, or probably the same clothes, but yeah. And yeah, just basically how you would draw me. But also keep in mind that this question, he didn't ask this question on my Q&A video that I made. He asked it on a different video, but I still figured I'd count it though, since yeah. Anyways, moving on. The second question he asked is also, would we have to use the same animating app, and which one would we use? Yes, you would have to use the same animating app if you were to animate for me, since I don't know how to animate. And also for the app situation, I don't know what app you would use. I'd say you use the one that works best. So yeah, anyways. Now, let's get on to our final question. The final question for this video comes from 10 Cents is here, also known as his Christmas name, 10 Cents Christmas, but he asked, what do you use to make videos? What I use to make videos is I use my phone to make videos, like record stuff with it and stuff like that, and take any pictures I need for it and stuff like that. So yeah, and also I use Power Director to make my videos if it's like a certain thing. And well, obviously you can tell by that since it's in the corner of this video. So yeah, anyways, that's all the questions for this video. So yeah, thanks for watching and have fun. Bye.